With SpotMe, I can overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
Install the Chime app today.
I'll deal with it.
Thank you for your testimony.
Because, you know,
today.
I'm tired, okay? I've been a one-man army my whole life. We is not going to go, oh, no, you don't.
Gentleman is recognized.
Okay.
Madam Chair,
The
US
fuck?
Supreme Court is the
Gentleman will
purpose of it.
suspend.
You can bang the gavel all you want.
No, you can't.
For your testimony.
But what was it, Gordell? 'Cause let me save you, because you didn't mean to, you know what I'm saying? You was just living your life, doing what you do,
Thank you very
and they
much
thought,
for your
oh, no, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Whatever other words I can put there, because there's multiple ways, so that's, since it wasn't good enough.
which we
But if I go,
intend to pass
what the
and
fuck you
protect
say?
and
I just said, bitch, did all that. Just like smacking. You know what I'm saying? But if I got to use a whole statement to mean something other than I didn't use synonymously, no.
Mr.
So, I'm sick and tired, okay? Because she's about to say, I watched this more, and she said,
a private entity,
not only the commanders,
what authority?
this is more than
Cite me that.
30 days old.
We have authority to investigate.
What the fuck is the NFL doing?
And we have putting forward legislature.
Fuck it.
Ms. Fox, you are now
Constitution's adjacent to everything.
We'll remember that, Madam Chair, in January.
That's a total embarrassment.
Amen. Okay.
Ms.
So,
Fox, you are now recognized for 5 minutes.
the Constitution is adjacent to everything. The problem is,
Yeah, I've learned quite a few things.
amen. From who? So that's the problem. Alright? That's a big problem. Because I'm just asking for the Constitution. I'm not asking for someone to bend over for me. Okay? I'm asking for someone to get up like you told them you would get up.
Haven't heard much about it. You know.
Amen. So the situation is this, okay? We're in a dilemma where people are saying, before I was born, I hate nobody is helping me. Nobody's fixing the world. The White House is barely doing anything, but at least it's doing something. And now that I then said, I want to help that, whatever the atmosphere said, because they wanted to give me a cosplay of an attitude, you feel me, of what they don't want to hear. I get in a whole dilemma where I'm going to use this last of niggas didn't want to help to say, well, why help the one that changed the world and so we won't complain no more? That's a big problem. That makes me mafia. You know what I'm saying? The mafias. But what y'all do? Call me Mark A. Miley's bullet catcher, which I love. My problem is we're dealing with the world has already check and balance, and people are, like I said, are going back to what they hated because they wish they was the one to give people their gifts. Well, you're not on Santa Claus's nice list, so we know this, okay? It's not me elaborating new, okay? Because what needs to be done is understood how I know people by their aliases and nicknames like Luffy and stuff like that. Because it's a problem in the world. I don't want to say this because I hate that every time I be like, what happened to this, what happened to that? It's like it goes more into the trenches. But the whole reason of the Supreme Court, which I'm not saying that was, and he said she didn't have the delegation of authority, so now we're using the community. And so the majority's like, oh, yeah, right, no, you don't. You know what I'm saying? You better find that court. You know what I'm saying? But find that basketball court or whatever the fuck. So the situation is, when you don't have the delegation of authority, you need to shut the fuck up. It's not no, can you please be quiet? I don't give a fuck how sweet y'all thought I was so family members don't get attacked. That's over. We already, let's play Webpoolz without a Z as a kid and Z'd up, you feel me, with it. And show that's not why I'm polite for the last time. So now the meter says you can cuss this much, and I keep breaking it down, and still a customer burps out. So the problem is, you don't go from saying we, you feel me? She said all over. Not only, I haven't seen where Atlanta, I've been in Atlanta my whole life. That didn't help Atlanta at all. That made people hate me more. I know that. Okay? Because I can only speak for that state, right? And then other states is if I play them games, so that's why I'm good in every state. You know what I'm saying? I'm good in Central America. I'm good in South America. I'm good in Europe. I'm good in goddamn. Because the whole thing is, I'm not a stuck up person. You see that funk in the atmosphere that I have to goddamn. That funk in the atmosphere. I'm not a stuck up person. I'll go play D3 college. And then tell my kids I played D3. Why didn't you go to the NBA? I don't know. I was cold, wasn't I? That's all you want to do. Yes. Zombie, you don't know what you're hating. You just want to hate. You just want brain. Because we're not understanding that y'all chose my team. Just like I'm supposed to be Luke Kuechly Jr. So that's why I want to play offense and defense. I'm too indecisive of what they need me as a quarterback. I know defense will need me. So we in a whole situation that I keep telling the world, I did not tell y'all what I wanted to play. Yes, I'm on borrowed time like a motherfucker, so it should be my time now. Because I've never told people my favorite position. Middle linebacker is my favorite position. But I've never told people my favorite position. Mike Vick was supposed to go to UGA. Oh shit, this where you went blind at, I'm just a left-handed middle linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So so how I hid my defense? I don't know, cause I'm not that either. Cause that's how come. Wait a minute. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, I just want it to be understood. Like, what we just heard, I don't want no baby boomer, older millennium, and damn sure no Generation Z. Boy, my head would not stop hurting. Okay, I'm happy I'm that bullet catcher, and I think what's his name is about to die. Let me see if I got a charger. Y'all hold on. I might not have a charger on me. I guess he's saying I'm loud. No, he's just knocking something in. He's just knocking something in. But so the whole situation is, what we're losing, the whole gesture, the whole motion, the whole fixture, the whole understanding that I'm stacking the audience. I'm not stacking my thoughts. So I'm reminding, everywhere I work and go, I'm reminding people, like, these wasn't my thoughts. I don't want to leave you to die. Okay, because I'm known for this technique. You know what I'm saying? But I'm known, you feel me? I'm known as, why the military is not known as a hospital first with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I hospitalize. Hospitality, you know? And then people say, well, how you going to get home, you gullible fool? And I'm like, I'm just going to stop. I help you so much. It's a hard way down the hill. Do you want me to keep being gullible? Yes. But I want to do that. Well, if you want me to still help you, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote gullible, you can't threaten my life. Just like any doctor that don't want to pull the plug, but the patient, you know, what's the game called? They go, That's what that game is about. It's about making sure you stay steady so the patient don't kill themselves. People just hold that to the physical body wounds. That's why I'm the Zozie. You get what I'm saying? That's all I just explained to y'all. So the problem goes all the way to we're not listening. You get what I'm saying? We're following along, but we're not listening. You get what I'm saying? So when we follow along, we take our step, we relax somewhere, and then we go, this says don't rip it. You know, that's all we're doing. That means the world is moving on its status quo because of somebody, which I give Mark Malley all his credit because, you know what I'm saying? All you need to do is decipher the difference between grave shift and recess. You get what I'm saying? So when a high joint chairman goddamn does more than that, you get what I'm saying? Because obviously what I said was, you know, that's the highest job. So obviously I said the highest thing to do and the highest job. Not all of them did that. All of them just chose to be a spokesman for who? You know what I'm saying? So it's this whole situation where I've, you know, Queen Elizabeth type vibe. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's known Prince Henry is not going to be in the garden. You get what I'm saying? He is not going to be in the field. So witness protection of Queen Elizabeth is still going to do what it do. The same with Al Davis. Because in the end, we just got to keep it real, okay? When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero, okay? I'm not gonna be commercial unless I rule the whole damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just that simple. I'm as quiet as my sibling, my oldest sibling. So that's where the stacking comes in. They're like, damn, yeah, oh, that's a stack. Those are stacks. And people going, oh, no, you don't. I said, well, thank God y'all couldn't do that to my sister. Because, boy, that shit will break my heart. So I have a default hobby as a bullet catcher. So why not be the entrepreneur? You get what I'm saying? The non-commissioned military officer. You get what I'm saying? Because that could be my sister, since we think that's why I treat people with respect. Or we don't think that. But that's the whole problem, okay?
Share your journey on Facebook. Whether
You dig? You dig. So Tesseract Rich Peso is just doing what he do, okay? Because I just want to get all my little trivia out the way. Ain't no way I'll be born 1995. And I'll let someone born on my same birthday act just like me. And not know the natural disasters that could happen. I'm just going to keep it 1,000. So, you know, to me, every time someone go, oh, Matt Miller died, I'm got them jumping in the trenches metaphysically. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go save the museum. I'm got them going to go to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I'm going back to Jamaica to drown. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff. When someone says, oh, Matt Miller died by... that sounds like the stereotypes and me just doing a bigger... So, this needs to be understood because I made music before he died. So, obviously, the peaking of our music made Hollywood, the street Hollywood. Because what we're not understanding is people listen, artists is damn sure listen to every artist. I listen to the Morse code of UGA. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's where I got left at and they got cold ready. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Bring the scale. Keep through. Hey. What you do? Hey. What I do? I know the Zuzu, man. I really know the... Hey. So, you know, it's just that simple, okay? So that's why, you know, it's like this. Gladiator Stadium. I got a song called Gladiator Stadiums, okay? So, every stadium, you feel me? That's what New England Patriots, the Atlanta Falcons, you know what I'm saying? As you know, Death of SoundCloud was just like social media, there's gonna be a famous no following you get on person. So whoever get that sweepstakes get it. Death of SoundCloud was about that. And Wi-Fi's funeral won that one. You get what I'm saying? With the explanation of it. Because, you know. So the whole thing is, it's rated Z. So all I'm trying to say is this. Every stadium is there because there's a gladiator that turned to a god. You know what I'm saying? That's where this God story comes from. It's a regular person that becomes godly because they know how to make it rain in the stadium. Not with the rain part, with the humidity control. You know what I'm saying? Not even not the height of the rain. ETC all the way to that. That's where all the art tributes come from. So you feel me, Cleveland Brown, you feel me, the Bengals.
What's that?
So the problem is.
What's that?
Yeah, I've learned quite a few things.
Amen.
I think,
So, I'm not going to tell you where that is, okay? I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to just explain that background because we're far away from just letting backgrounds be background and walk around and respect them. So, the situation is this. There's no gladiator that can be summoned, okay? But the joke is, the best gladiator summoned all the gladiators. You know what I'm saying? That's the joke of the Gladiator Dome. The best gladiators summon all the gladiators. So you know when you play like a game, and then you start with a character, and then you unlock like the character should have started with, and you see why the game was called. You feel me? It look like it's their house, it's their hut when you play with that character. They moves is just extraordinary, roomy, but the most prolific, dangerous move. So, like I said, all these teams, all these kids, when they go, oh, I'm going too deep, you know what I'm saying? And they respect that covenant, you know what I'm saying? It's not hard if it's the same ZC, you know what I'm saying? It's the same, as I just briefed that. You know, it's not hard, like how I figure out my truth. Because in the end, let's talk about gladiators now, okay? In the end, gladiators, I have a song called Gladiator Stadiums, meaning players that get brought in is to get that intruder alert gladiator to be on your team. You know what I'm saying? It's just too dangerous because they're counting this Morse code and stats from their past life. Or it might be a Harry Potter that's not all the way awoke and just heard a little thing that could be them. So that's where the mafia might, did you know that those two things are what's going on with sports, with football. You know what I'm saying? So the situation is this. From when football came back out from year one from Gladiators speed and then the traffic, I'm saying, they only built these stadiums to summon them. So every stadium's goddamn sweepstakes and trivia is off of, oh no you don't, from when they wanted to summon them. So the problem is, the joke stopped. The best gladiator summoned all the gladiators, you know what I'm saying? With someone that was in the gladiator. So they said, we're not trying to summon him. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to summon the person that they never let be a gladiator and said, don't call that me summoning them. I love them. So now they was like, well, wait until we summon you, fuck up your brain and have you, yeah, she did that to you. So you don't remember why you love them. You just know that's fucked up. And you just go, ugh! You feel me, like some Titanium Ranger shit or something. So the problem is, it's not hard to know who it is. Okay.
Yeah, I've learned quite a few things.
What's that?
I'm doing with it.
So that's the big problem, okay? It's not hard to know who it is. My bad. So, oh shit, hold on. We just got it goddamn.
Sportsmanship and leadership.
She called out my award.
Good, how about you?
Oh shit. I'm in soccer net wrestling, but still football. So Lou when it went. I didn't mean it like that. You know, Lou should have said, "Why is it man?" I'm just playing. He had to say nothing. Lou made soccer net a basketball. Goddamn. I made David Green warn people about I might play football. Oh shit! Did I tell y'all who I was? And what the fuck? That's not how it works. Go ahead, though. Oh, so that's not what we doing. But I called y'all. But I'm not crazy. Oh, that's why I didn't say nothing there. So why would I need to go today? Why? Now they want to test the Webpoolz, but you gonna have to goddamn fire yourself, guys. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, the situation of hand, as people thought I was a Patriot, and we got Josh McDaniels and shit like that.
See a lot of players. Allen didn't play, so that they weren't working.
And it's like,
The score's 13-12. You've been warned 4 times. All right, ready? Who's winning? Ward.
okay, out. So the situation is,
Good cop, bad cop routine. And you didn't disappoint. You let 5 people die.
people are, how are you the Zozie? Well, construction work in stadiums. But okay, so the whole understanding comes to, I'm trying to live my 28-year-old life. They're calling me 14 again. You know what I'm saying? So what the problem is, I'm a better athlete than I was, and I haven't wear and teared myself. I've only nurtured my body. So now my body will injure itself because of linear breaching of where it's at with its future growing. Oh, I'm just talking. But it's like this. Atlanta Falcons is Osiris, okay? Las Vegas is Jehuti, okay? Cleveland Browns is non-commissioned officers. You know what I'm saying? Bengals is all called obviously Stripes. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to just put the two momentums of the Little Rascals together. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So and ETC Lions is obviously Lions care for you. You feel me? So what I'm trying to get is, obviously we can talk about, or no you don't, of the stadiums getting built in it, Gladiator Stadium. But the problem is, Las Vegas was built for whoever Jehuti is. It was built for the person that never was a king, and gladiator got the 10% of what king meant, so never was a gladiator. So, you know.
What's that? Haven't heard much about it. You know?
So, with that said,
Give every morning a fresh start.
it's not hard to know who needs to go to the Las Vegas Stadium because they want to laugh at Jehuti losing to Osiris. You feel me? Osiris, don't play Jehuti's game. You're the king. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was saying people know the story, and then it goes to Horus and Set. So the problem is, so people know my stacking of 1995. And it was like, oh, man trying to hit the sweepstakes on everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He's the best in Atlanta. He's probably going to, you know what I'm saying? That's makes the bet. That's why people, you know, it makes sense. Why wouldn't the Falcons want him? You know what I'm saying? We thought he was a quarterback, and now he's talking about how the glow on him. He's telling us what it is. So, you know, obviously, if the Falcons don't want me, it's just like Patriots, because the Patriots do your job. I like Bill Belichick. You know what I'm saying? So, Bill Belichick, and then, you know, Gladiator Stadiums, oh, no, you don't. Esquire don't get credit, superhero type of war room. Check and balance. Certain people go, so it's not hard. It's certain things you can use. I'm just giving y'all a example. I bring up why it's obvious where my sweepstakes is at now. Okay, because I don't hear no SV no more. You get what I'm saying? I hear I'm taking a loss or some shit. I don't know how. So the whole problem is tell them what it is.
Because of course there could be I have certain
Tell them what it is.
virtue of this organization,
Zizi.
and that's what I exercise. I don't have the right to take away his team. I don't want to rest on that.
Amen, right? So, what's happening is we're losing the whole understanding of how the world goes because of the recess given to, like I said, rip something if you want to rip it, even though it says by the mafia, strip, because the mafia is not about bookkeeping. The mafia is about communication. So, yes, if someone says the mafia, you say they want to snitch the mafia, say don't do this, or else then you write that down. But you going, the mafia said this is all right and it's not all right, it's just a trap. So, and we know that's why they don't like me. I listen to the mafia. Wait, you're the one-man army. So it just gets to the whole understanding and the losing of keeping each other together for no reason. We're taking drugs the way that we said in the old days we wouldn't. You feel me? Out of the embarrassment, not the alright, but I'm still in my world. No, out of the having your own existence. That's too far for me to, and I won't even get on people that do that, because that is, you feel me? That's what we're taking it to. So the problem is, I have a sweepstakes everywhere. You get what I'm saying? As Casper from the Oakland Raiders would tell you, that's the biggest sweepstakes. So, you know, I'm doing my goddamn Raiders sweepstakes. And, you know, just like I do and then they went to Las Vegas. And I go, whoa, my gambling sweepstakes? Even my old economics? So, you know, I already took my little sip, you get what I'm saying? But then, it's not hard to put together. Oh, they put a stadium there to try to summon. If that's the stadium. Is that the stadium? Is that the stadium? That's the stadium they used to try to overthrow people. Okay, so now 1 plus 1 equals 2. All right? So it's not hard to go, okay, the sweepstakes of Las Vegas and who we trying to summon. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to know the people walking around Las Vegas like, oh, that guy got the high score in the mafia communication. And who we trying to summon. It's not that hard. It's not that woman army. And it's not hard, okay? So it's just when we get to that whole understanding, I can't be king. Okay? So I accept that to stay alive. So people just keep saying die. And I just be like, I accept the Capricorn that I am. Okay?
What's that? What's that? Haven't heard much about it. You know?
So, wow, because I talk about it so nonchalant. So, so it's just, when you get to this whole understanding, then it's just it's just a check and balance. People don't want to goddamn better their life to the extent that they can better their life, and they don't know how they can better their life. And that's fine, because when all I know is my first impression gone means I can't ask for, I'm a Z-list celebrity, you know what I'm saying? I can't ask for Constitution. They expect that debate from me. And it's just like, it shouldn't be a debate. Exactly. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it's just that whole, you dig. Free more bodies. So, it's just, I just want it to be known that, yes, I did smile some more. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because I will play any position as long as I can play defense.
Ward. Okay. Ready?
Okay. Out.
So, it's just that understanding. Let me look up West Point football.
Girl, don't take it. It's not worth
Well, we
it.
got the atmosphere, you feel me? We got the bank for Tessa Rapids. So let's look up Jimmy Allen, the basketball coach for Army West Point.
I thought we had some.
Like, no! I had football coaches before. I had basketball coaches before because I was that cold outside. You know what I'm saying? No, not you. You're different. I had, I'm a wrestling That means, goddamn. If I look at my wrestling coach, you think I'm great if I see it on YouTube. Okay? So where are we going? You get what I'm saying? Where are we going with this?
And that's a hard thing to do, especially with some young guys that haven't played a ton.
What's that? What's that? Haven't heard much about it. You know?
Because I forgot, I looked up. Hold on. So,
Special teams is about a lot more than a punter and a kicker.
now let's take Derek Carr. Let's go to Derek Carr in church. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, give me the word, boss.
Uh-oh, Zozie.
Got one in the chamber. What's gonna do with it?
Cause why? I kept my door open. As a therapist. So now everybody is not understanding, well, how do therapists get home? Because if I'm not on the therapist level, you feel I'm above it, they're at least 10% the minimum of how I would react and how they get home. So that means I need the punctuation. And it's just very bad from the understanding. And like I said, people do put 2 and 2 together. So something's supposed to be stretching me away because it's the place, but not a notch. Okay? So it's just from that whole dilemma beginning, and I never said I wanted to be like that. I just was in the, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? It's just, we lose the whole church, the whole who to thank. The person, and obviously it's somebody that can never be king too, because we're in the generation where people be like, what the fuck? You ain't no king. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, that's a big, you feel me, tell and a problem in the world. But when we don't understand why it is, then we get from how we developed ourselves. Because battery, wow, that's why you're saying battery. So, that being said, as I'm just trying to make it known, like, Detective Webpoolz is an entrepreneur, okay? And when I saw that music video, that made me feel like my mom. And then I just been swerving. I just been, it's just these little things that I'm grateful for. And I know how to make money. Ask Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Then ask me, right? So it's just about, you don't have nobody. As everybody remembers Jamarcus Russell, as I just look, we gonna know exactly what we know and what we look. I'm looking up and everything. Hold up. Before the shit die. That shit gonna deny. We heard you. And there we go. What was it like, G-Ma? Well, you gonna be, you know what I'm saying? So that being said, the one thing I'm just trying to put down is I'm gun pointed. Okay, I got told I don't know zones. But then when they say my alias, because all I gotta say is I'm from Norcross. Oh, look at him. I didn't say, I didn't got down and go, da-da-da-da. You know, I straight up told you, Gwinnett. What? Why can't I be from Gwinnett? So, that's a big telling on, the situation of who I am, and people know me in Georgia. Obviously, I'm just doing my calculus debate and going into the negative nebula, and just trying to get the momentum to stop being people going, something just pop up like this, and then they go, oh, John Jacob is getting franchise tag. No, all it did was it could be a possibility. And then you co-redded him, like I said about the check about, oh, no, you don't. And then it was the best bet for us. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not how we're going to do it. Do y'all get what I'm saying? If someone wants to play for us, they want to play for us. And I've been doing that for the Falcons. So it's just, who's asking me?
What's that? Haven't heard much about it.
Okay, so any team can ask me. My problem is I didn't watch the team. And it's just like everybody knows from anytime I play sport, that's what makes me an exceptional athlete without having to do people snitch on me. I tell them to do that, yo. So, it's my blessing and my blessing. Because I want to become better. I'm just 28 now. You know what I'm saying? But no one wants to see me dominate somebody off of ignorance is bliss. You know what I'm saying? They want them to say, you thought you were smarter than them, you tried him, and you lost. They don't want I think I'm better than him, and I don't know his moves. They want, no, you know all his moves. We're telling it. He's that cold. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's just when we get away from the whole, oh, Peyton Manning's gonna have someone's gonna want to beat Peyton Manning. I can't wait for that kid to come. Oh, someone's gonna want to beat Mike Vick. I can't wait for that kid to come. You know what I'm saying? And I can really be the inside looking out of the outside looking in, but you know, because you know, obviously there's other kids, so I'm outside looking in with that, and it's just like, oh, that kid was already existing and heard, you know what I'm saying? Already heard that where they're going to go, you know? So that's cool. Most people just see the kid pop up and don't think, oh yeah, that kid was existing and was preparing for that. So it's not hard to know Mike Vick's a Cancer and I'm a Capricorn. So that being said, as we understand the cap I am in, so I just want to just situate people. I don't know if I have a charger. I don't think I do.
Battery low.
Not a charger on me to find. Not in my domicile of battleships. You know what I'm saying? Because ride in reverse, press play. You know what I'm saying? That's all we're going through. And I just, you know, I'm just all about helping. So, you know, it's just so much debates in that. You saw atmosphere when I played. That's crazy. People are on the balcony. All right. I want to, you know, what I want to do is I'm the first person to hear Las Vegas. When they like you a lot, they get you a jet and then they itch you to come back. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm not like.
Haven't heard much about it.
Battery low. Battery low.
What's that? Haven't heard.
So, you know.
Yeah.
Battery low.
So it's just battery low. That whole get up, that whole gathering, that whole, I'm not going to be commercial. I rule the whole thing. And then, you know, they be like, okay, what's your hardship? She called you out your name? Well, what did happen? Are you dealing with your emotional problem there? Because you can get, well, what is it? They hit you? Oh, you can get paid. What? They premeditate hit you? Oh, you can get paid. And then, you know, that's just the elaboration because they premeditate. They're doing that. Oh, you can wear 0 with a negative sign. When I put ice on iron sub-0. So, you know, it's just that whole, Zizy, yikes. So, I just want it to be understood of the falling technique that I be doing. And, you know, the Zizy and the languages I understand but haven't been able to, you know, put the words to it. So I'm being followed, although no you don't, off of communication off rip. So now it's not hard to put 2 and 2 together because that's how I'm teaching myself to make sure no child has to teach themselves that way. And, you know, like I said, we looked up Army sports and it sounded like SalcoNet 2013. You know what I'm saying? And we already know the fluctuation from there. So I'm just trying to get to the point where it's not, you know, it's not out the norm to enjoy Zemain's presence. Because that's what I'm saying. We're going beyond. Who don't remember 2013? Come on now. Everybody has jokes about Jehuti not making it and me wanting to be like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I traveled all around Georgia and it's not even a kinch of the kid that will tech you and laugh at you because it's a sportsmanship award. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that ain't nothing. You're right. But I don't want y'all to goddamn find a cosplay of it and he's really bullying somebody. You feel me? What do you mean that's not nothing? People was expecting me to tech them so badly, I pimped them. That's wax on, wax off. I got more than 5 injury default losses, and my winning percentage. You know what I'm saying? If you subtract, I barely lost. Actually, I wrestled injured the whole time. So it's just it's just we not understanding the authority I am by myself with my stains. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always call the chief. And I'm glad that Mark A. Miley leaves, you feel me open with Mo. You get what I'm saying? Because that's a big telling. As we about to look up Michelle with Mo.
Battery low.
So now we in the White House. As we was talking about the commanders. We get away from her safety and her personality. Her opinion does not matter to anybody else. Just like your opinion don't matter to anybody else. But what is you doing while her safety? So for that to be a whole fixation that we don't know who Osama is and why I'm very cool with presidents. And then to that peak, it wasn't loud. And then, like I said about being a techer, I wasn't a passive wrestler. You know what I'm saying? They try to say, oh, no, I wasn't. I moved. You feel me? I was a baiter. You know what I'm saying? When you a baiter on, and they give you, I'm the only person to peak like that and be a baiter and injured. You feel me? I wasn't healthy. But compare, I don't think he's better. He could be injured. You get what I'm saying? Not stopping my motions so my bones don't have the nurturing. Now my bones is goddamn stiff. You did? So, like I said about the little breach and the cow scale. So it's far from the situation that we think we are in. And I don't need no thanks if I'm supposed to be giving thanks. I need the community to know that I'm trying to come back to Georgia and claim Las Vegas as the second child. You get what I'm saying? Which Las Vegas is fine with. But in the end, it starts with being able to go where I'm wanted. If not, if I have to force it, then obviously we know who the second child is. You know what I'm saying? So it's just from this whole era of living and momentum and understanding that I'm not going to the gym because I ain't never said I wanted to be a quarterback. So y'all already caught in that threshold of whispering about me, saying the walls don't have. Tupac said the walls have ears, okay? And he's gonna hit the brain that's gonna know what that means. Because he didn't say it exactly like that. So it's just the whole understanding of how the world works, from metaphysics to physical. You get what I'm saying? I just, the atmosphere is saying these are my thoughts. I'm from the silent nation, so these are my thoughts in the cafeteria. No, it's not. You feel me? It's my computer. Okay? It's my laptop. My laptop is not my thoughts. My computer is not my thoughts. You feel me? It's a comparison of what I want to look up. But we get away from that understanding, and it comes a whole situation where we're always asking ourselves what's going on. And I'm just trying to make people know is I'm ready to goddamn play at Briscoe. I'm ready to go to D3. You know, I'm ready to go D2, you know? I'm not in nothing. I'm not rushing to do nothing.
What's that?
I'm sorry.
I haven't heard much about it, you know?
Yeah.
Battery low. Battery low.
One thing that I think I've learned.
So, I just want to, get my deja vu out the way to get out there and start my life. And, be able to provide for the people. Be the doctor that I am. You get what I'm saying? Troubleshoot my life back to my consciousness, because I'm very further along. And it's easier said than done, but also I make it look easy. So that being said, that's what I'm hated for. That's what the ZC is. So, and people are losing the situation that I didn't start I didn't, I was practice, freshman practice. Coach telling me, you should go back. Do you know what you're doing? Go back and show them, because if they don't want it, I'm like, yeah. Boy. I'm like, yeah. So, I went back, you know what I'm saying? And it's a double whammy on, I was the elementary kid that played, you know what I'm saying? I was MVJ, Mike Vick Joker. And then there was Peyton Manning Jr., you know what I'm saying? The Little Rascals. And we just was, and it was taught in the United States was together. Because they're like, okay, I need to see Vic throw again. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like he flicked me off with Vic. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But the whole thing is, freshman year come. It's not coach them. And they even do what people are doing. Hey, what color you like? You know what I'm saying? But they knew the color they like and shit. Not even know who's the best. You know what I'm saying? Everybody walked from middle school with this energy and got told, except for me. And that's when I opened up the orphanage. So I was obviously the OC already. You get what I'm saying? Because you cannot glow like that. OCDC, and advisor. You get what I'm saying? And lack of better as anything, advisor. Because we went to high school ready to do what people are doing at 28, but they was too young, so they got their little kids meals of what they can do. And Coach said, oh my God. Okay, no, you just gotta stop saying that. Ain't nobody. Do you not see how they going? We ready to go, but we know. And that's a big problem. Because I went back twice. And then you know what I'm saying? So, you fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So, what is niggas' excuse when I call scouts and, they gonna blackball you and stuff like that, and where's your proof? I'm like, well, you're not a goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You're not in there like Swinwell. I don't need to talk to you. If you don't want to goddamn say, I need my own in there like Swinwell from him. Hey, can we sign up for a scout report? He said we'll pay for it. You know what I'm saying? I will, you know what? So quantity over quality. You know what I'm saying?
What's that? What's that? Haven't heard much about it.
Woo! Okay. So that being said, as we get the whole,
battery low. Yeah, I've learned quite a few.
Okay, so that's all I'm trying to make it understood. Communication from Morse code of what started blindsiding me, so people just is like, no, we didn't say that. What are you talking about? And I'm like, I'm just trying to have a regular conversation. Now, I can't be a football fan. I can't be a basketball fan. I couldn't be an Atlanta Falcons fan until, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't be Atlanta Hawks fan, you know what I'm saying? Now it's all open to be. I can watch, enjoy, But back then it was, what is you talking about? The same things I'm going to talk about, and now I can't talk about it with this other team.
Battery low.
So thank you, because I need to be quiet with this one. And, the way I was known was making people know I ain't never said that. You know what I'm saying? I would love to do that as a left-hander, but I never said that. So I threw the ball one time, like, I just been swerving. I just been, 13, 14, boy. I threw that ball, like, with my elbow. No, that wasn't that was, I think that was further than, that was higher, and if not further, it was higher. You know what I'm saying? That takes more, and he didn't do this. You know what I'm saying? So what I showed was I already threw better than Vic and Peyton Manning Jr. is, oh, I'm keeping open. You know what I'm saying? So it's just this whole. I want to know I'm playing defense too. I said, why is this boy throwing it like that for? You ain't see no DB like that. You ain't see no line. I ain't dumb. I remember it. So, you know, just Morris code and the atmosphere speaks for itself. So, you know, it's just, I'm known for making my own scanners. So I give my Zizes, they scanners when the fire cops, you know what I'm saying, try to say you're associated. You know what I'm saying? And then people, like I said, go in the cafeteria and be like, so, you know, so I just want to make it just understood. Ain't nobody doing nothing but trying to start their life and make sure everybody's safe from what he has not said. So, you know, I'm probably going to end it on that, you know what I'm saying? Get to the point where I'm trying to get back to recording, because that's my biggest tell. I got more than 20 songs out and I'm not heard. Excuse me. I got more than 20. Let me. Yeah, that is in my ear. I got more than 20 songs out that I could go to a record label, which one told me follow the formula. So they talking about some. Okay. No. So I got more than 20 songs out. And I'm from, you feel me, I'm the Mike Vick from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? That cold Mike Vick from Atlanta. And, you know, because obviously he chose that college because the Morris code. Okay. So the love, the feel, the feminine energy, if not the masculine intelligence that copies it. Because he's a Cancer. You know, it's not hard to see who I am. Alright, it's not hard at all. I don't use my bass in my voice. I talk to not scare people because I worried about a lot as a kid. So, you know, sipping pop and scripts and shit, I just love the feeling. My boy Luffy! So it's just we here trying to just get it all together because in the end, everybody knows I can beat anybody in basketball. Not. Oh my God! It's 11. It's 11. 13. He's down by 2 points. They know I can win. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's troubleshooting. He's like I said, I'm a circus act. Like, I'm not gonna do my first move. I'm gonna change the stack. You know what I'm saying? I know how to circus. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people know that, like, oh, he's doing that on purpose because he will pick me up and we will win. Not because I'm good, no. Because he's going to leave the spots for me and I can miss as much as I want. He's going to play better defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, the audience will say this, but we're waiting for the scouts to, okay, no. So the world, you know, my sisters know me. Riverdor wins, okay? So as a Zitterman, hey, we just want to make, you know, AI school should have been talking about another Salquinet person, right? Okay. But yeah, so it's just that whole statement that could have changed if it wasn't filled up for the tank it is. And other possibilities that we go through. And I just want people to know, I promise you, you do this and I'll keep you safe. You do this and I'll keep you safe. I promise you, you do this and I'll keep you safe. I promise you. I promise you. That's what this whole thing is about. It's about understanding that I'm going to finally admit that I'm in the war room. Okay? I've talked about it. I've talked about sports, but I haven't really said I want to choose a team. You know, I just really been making videos and saying this is what it sound like. So now this is a video just explaining this part of my life is finally done. You know what I'm saying? It's just about the safety to it. So I'm not gonna be commercial unless I rule the whole thing. And I think, like I said about the premeditated, well, let's summon the pirate. Raiders. Okay. It's not hard to see that's the same person with the sweepstakes. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because let's summon that stadium. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do say. You know what I'm saying? Is not the situation. You know what I'm saying? That people say out loud. You feel me? Oh, no, you don't isn't a out loud thing. It's a common sense of someone with calculates that understands the math. So they'll be like, well, we have an alibi. Alibi means how do you know? You get what I'm saying? So they said, fuck it with it because it's him. We know that's that. So you know what I'm saying? Is either we jump in the lava and then the humidity control turn to some iron boots, or we burn up. So it's just those that right there. As I need the AP calculus people to tell me, and then I'll tell them where's the math at. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what low classes is called, but I'm street as shit. I can't be Gwinnett. I got AP economics, AP calculus. It was all a cover up. I'm done, y'all. Alright, y'all live y'all life to the fullest. Love, Rated Z out. Okay, give me Luffy.